So I got to the hotel, okay, and visiting my daughter. I went to go see her for a couple hours last night. Okay, first of all, I just asked for one bed. This bed is this bed is fucking massive. I do not need all this bed. Okay, second of all, so I was driving through Denver last night from my hotel to my daughter's place. They're on opposite sides of Denver anyway. It doesn't matter. I need to start checking the map and not just going by hotels telling me it's closest. Hotels.com, your closest hotel is ridiculous. So I had to go through Denver last night, and I'm wearing my earbuds because there is a toddler in this fucking hotel. I got up at like 6:30 this morning because somebody was already awake. Anyway, I went and got the free breakfast. I got a boiled egg and a banana. It's too early to eat, but it's over there. I'll get it later. The banana is not in the fridge. The eggs are. Egg is what? Anyway, I have a question for people who live in and around Denver, though. So, I think this was before Denver, though. On the way in, there's a light that flashes intermittently red and then green in like 15-second intervals. What does that fucking mean? Do I need to stop? Am I treating it like a stop sign? What's going on? I was trying to time it between when it was green to go. And then, oh my God, there's a fucking roundabout. It's the weirdest fucking roundabout I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Okay, so, you get 4 different directions of traffic. Well, I don't remember what direction it is, but we're just going to say, for the sake of example, east and west. East and west only can go through the roundabout or a turn, North and south can go into the roundabout or they can go through. Everybody has a yield sign. Everybody has a yield sign. What are you supposed to do? Are we taking turns? Well, what are we doing? What the fuck do you do at a roundabout when everybody has a yield sign? And it's the middle of Denver. I don't know how many people are in Denver, but there are a fucking lot of people driving around Denver in the middle of the goddamn night. So, well, it was like 8:30 on a Friday night, so, But still, what are you supposed to do in that kind of roundabout? I don't know. So, yeah, my noise-canceling earbuds are in. I was watching all the spoiler videos for the Stray Kids Beyond Live. No, Beyond Live's tonight. I have an alarm set just in case I accidentally fall asleep. But yeah, because yeah, I bought a ticket. Of course, I bought a ticket, but it's a 2-day encore. So yeah, I'm watching all the spoilers from day 1, and it's fantastic. I can't wait. And I'm 99.9% sure they're going to go on tour again this year, and so I have to go see them live, which means I really need to step up my Duolingo so I can understand what they're saying. I'm sure in America they'll mostly be speaking English, but still, it's the principle of the thing. I kind of do need to do my roots, but that's not going to happen this weekend. And it is too fucking early for me to text my daughter and say, hey, I'm on my way. So I think I'm going to go back to sleep for a couple hours. I ran up like an hour watching videos and decided to post. And you may or may not be able to hear that screaming child in the hallway. I'm assuming they're going somewhere. I don't know. I just threw on a tank top and a pair of shorts, went down there, and they had cereal and juice and milk, waffles. Ain't none of that on my diet, so yeah. Well, the cereal might be. They had like Fruit Loops and Raisin Bran. You really can't do anything worse. Just to cereal than add fucking raisins. And I like Bran Flakes, but and I like the sugar that they put on the bran flakes when they make it the Raisin Bran. But please, for the love of God, keep raisins away from me. Anyway, so I'm hoping by the time I get up, the parents and their screaming child will be gone. When I got home here last night, first time it was like 7 p.m. I came into my room, got everything situated before I went to go see my daughter. So I spent 12 hours in the fucking car. So once we got there, I was like, I will feed you and your roommate because, you know, I'm a mom, that's what I do. And I was like, hey, there's a Burger King like half a block that way. Can we just walk with it? I mean, it's like cold, but it's fine. But I am so tired of driving. Can we just walk? And she's like, sure. So we walked to Burger King and I bought vampire nuggets, which is good because all I really had yesterday, you know, in my 12-hour car ride, because I could have eaten fast food, but I really don't need to. I'm doing so well. And then just eating something mindlessly while driving. So I had some frozen grapes, which eventually thawed out, and when I got to Colorado, I dumped them out in the grass at a rest stop so the little wild animals could eat it and throw away the bag. Because once you freeze grapes, they're delicious, by the way. I love frozen grapes. It's one of my favorite things ever. So once you freeze grapes and they thaw back out, they become really, really mushy and gross and start to smell a little like wine. So once they thawed out, I was like, nope, they gotta go. So I had those, and then I stopped at a Love's when I got gas, somewhere in Kansas. And I bought some pineapple. And I grabbed a fork from where they had their like hot dogs and stuff. Because I learned my lesson from the fucking frozen grapes when I was driving 75 down the highway and there's fucking grape juice all over my hands. It was gross. And all I had was baby wipes and a bottle of water, but I don't want to pour water on my hands while I'm driving down the road. That just seems like a poor plan. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to sleep, and then I'm gonna get up, take a shower, and then I'll text my daughter. She wants to take me to their local mall. She says it's like really big. We're gonna go to a Korean restaurant. We did not want to go at 8:30 on a Friday night. I'm not going. I've worked in the restaurant industry way too long. I'm not going to any restaurant at 8:30 on a Friday night. No, I am strictly fast food. Shit, I'd rather eat from a hot box at the gas station. We don't do Friday nights. Anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Bonchon. I don't know which location, doesn't matter. Game store that she likes to go to. I think she wants to go to the aquarium, but I don't think I want to do that today. Maybe tomorrow. But I'm in Mountain Standard Time right now, which means that the Beyond Live Encore concert will be at 3 a.m. And it will probably be about 3 hours long. So, and we all know I'm not gonna sleep before then. If I do, it won't be for long because my alarm will wake me the fuck up. I felt kind of bad about setting an alarm for 2:45 in the morning, and then the child's been childing. So I no longer feel bad about an alarm being set at 2:45. I'll just put in my earbuds. They'll be fine. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do today. I think we're going to go to the mall. Yeah. Well, Korean food. Have a great day. if something weird happens or fun or interesting that I feel is worth recording, I'll record it and post it. The internet here kind of fucking sucks, which does not bode well for my 3-hour streaming fucking concert when it's getting thrown off in clips. But it is what it is, but I'm hoping that the 3 a.m. streaming will be smoother than, oh my god, I'm so sorry, a lot better than the 7:30 a.m. one. So anyway, I'm going back to sleep. I gotta bring my blanket in. One of my blankets from the car. This little blanket they gave me is shit. Anyway, this bed's just too fucking big. I mean, I probably would have been fine with like a twin, but it didn't have that. No, the rooms with the single bed have, I mean, as it is, I have a queen at home, and half of it's full of pillows. Like, when I make my bed, they're all up at the headboard. But I can't sleep like that because there's only, like, 2 foot of space between the footboard and all the fucking pillows. So they're just lined up along the side. Anyway, it's fine. Have a great day.